The birth and salvation of Musa Moses ***. Born in a time when newborn sons were mercilessly slain by royal decree. The fate of this infant seemed sealed in tragedy. His mother, filled with fear, could barely breathe until a divine whisper reached her heart. Allah inspired her, placed the child in a basket, and set him afloat upon the Nile. With unwavering faith, she obeyed, letting him go as his sister trailed the basket from afar, eyes wide with prayer. Soon, to her astonishment, the child drifted into the palace of none other than Pharaoh, the very tyrant she feared. This was the home of Fir'aun, the ruthless ruler of Egypt, known for crimes that shook the heavens. The infant's arrival seemed to herald doom, but in truth, it was a miracle in disguise. The heart of Fir'aun's wife melted at the sight of the child. She cradled him with affection, unaware that he would one day challenge her husband's tyranny. Thus, baby Musa found safety and comfort in the house of the very man who sought his end. He grew into a man of honor, just, wise, and mighty until one event would change the course of his destiny.
Musa's flight to Madyan ***. One day, Musa came upon a heated quarrel, an Egyptian and an Israelite, locked in strife. Attempting to mediate, he struck the Egyptian in defense, but the blow proved fatal. Devastated, Musa cried out, "My Lord, I have wronged myself, so forgive me." And Allah, most merciful, forgave him. But the secret didn't stay hidden. By the next day, news had spread. Musa had killed a man. A righteous stranger ran to him in haste, warning, "They plan to kill you. Flee while you still have the chance." Heeding the advice, Musa fled Egypt, journeying through the barren lands with nothing but trust in his Lord. After days of hardship, he reached the wells of Madyan. Exhausted, he rested beneath a tree when he noticed two women struggling to water their flock. Noble in character, he rose and helped them without seeking reward. Then he turned back beneath the shade, humbly praying, "O my Lord, indeed I am in desperate need of whatever good you may send down to me." The women returned and invited him to meet their father, a righteous elder. He offered Musa a position tending his land and, in return, the hand of one of his daughters in marriage. Musa accepted and served with dedication for 10 years. Once the term was complete, he set off with his family, his heart yearning for home. Divine revelation at Mount Toor ***. As they journeyed through the night, he glimpsed a fire upon Mount Toor, approaching cautiously. Little did he know that he was about to receive divine revelation. As he neared the light, a voice called out, "O Musa, indeed, I am your Lord, there is no deity but me." Trembling in awe, Musa stood before the one who had guided all prophets before him, like Ibrahim, Ishaq, and Yaqub. Allah then commanded him, "Cast down your staff." It transformed into a living serpent, only to return to its original form. Then, Allah caused a radiant light to emerge from his hand, two powerful signs to strengthen him for the mission ahead. Allah commanded, "Go to Fir'aun, for he has transgressed. Call him to worship me alone and to release the children of Israel." Musa humbly pleaded, "My Lord, expand my chest, ease my task, and loosen the knot from my tongue so that they may understand my speech, and appoint for me a helper from my family, my brother Harun." Allah granted his request. With hearts anchored in faith, the brothers set forth on a divine mission. Confrontation with Fir'aun ***. Allah reassured them, "I am with you both, so do not fear." When they faced Fir'aun, the tyrant scoffed, "Did I not raise you in my palace? And didn't you kill a man and flee? Now you return, preaching to me." Musa replied, "The Lord of the heavens, the earth, and everything in between, if only you had certainty." Fir'aun retorted arrogantly, "I know no God but myself. Bring a sign if you are truthful." So Musa cast his staff, it became a writhing serpent. Then his hand shone with radiant light. But Fir'aun dismissed him. "This is nothing but sorcery. You wish to drive us from our land." A challenge was issued. The kingdom's most skilled magicians were summoned. Fir'aun promised riches and honor if they prevailed. They threw their ropes, which appeared to slither and move. But when Musa cast his staff, it devoured their illusions, leaving them in awe. The magicians fell in prostration, declaring, "We believe in the Lord of Musa and Harun." Fir'aun was enraged. "You've conspired with him. I'll crucify you and sever your limbs." But their faith remained unshaken. "Do as you wish," they said, "for we return to our Lord." Fir'aun's power began to crumble. Publicly humiliated, he intensified his oppression. targeting the children of Israel with even more cruelty. As Musa continued to warn him, the exodus and the downfall of Pharaoh ***. Despite repeated warnings, Pharaoh remained defiant, so Allah sent plague after plague, drought that withered crops, floods that swallowed the land, swarms of locusts, lice, and frogs, all clear signs. Yet he remained arrogant. Eventually, Allah commanded Musa to lead his people out. Musa gathered the children of Israel and set out toward the Red Sea. When Pharaoh realized they had fled, he assembled his army and gave chase. As the children of Israel stood trapped between the sea and their enemy, they cried, "We are surely doomed." Musa, calm and unwavering, declared, "Indeed, my Lord is with me. He will guide me." He struck the sea with his staff, and before them, the sea split into two towering walls, revealing a dry path through its heart. The children of Israel crossed safely, but Pharaoh, blinded by pride, pursued. Yet for him, the sea would not part again. As he and his army reached the center, the waters crashed down, drowning them all. Pharaoh's final cry came too late. His tyranny was ended. To this day, his body remains a sign for the world, a warning for all who follow the path of arrogance and denial.